Before the video starts, I just wanted to say thanks. I honestly was not expecting to hit 100 subscribers anytime soon. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed. I'm still a small creator that's trying to figure out content, so I will be trying out a good variety of videos, including more video essays talking about Valorant and other games. So let me know what you would like to see from me. And let's get to part 3 of the series and talk about the feedback and ideas I've gotten from you all. Let's go! I was just about to upload this video, and when the news broke, Riot has officially released an article on the changes that they have coming for Yoru. So I'll be taking what I had already written up and adding some of the main updates throughout this video. So first of all, I want to get it out of the way that I do like Yoru. I don't know where along the way people picked up on that I hate Yoru, but that's not the case, because if I did, the last 2 videos would have never happened. I also appreciate people that gave my suggestions a chance, even though I will admit that I do see how the weapon sound distraction suggestions I gave were probably not the best. I did see some interest though in a silent grenade or the ability to create pocket dimensions where sound disappears, so at least one of my ideas was good, right? Overall, the feedback I received seems to be consistent. We can all agree for the most part that Yoru's kit needs a rework, and thankfully Riot does as well. I will say that it's been interesting to see the amount of people that are okay with Yoru's current kit, and I have seen the point made that Yoru as an agent people need to learn how to play to really bring out their value. This is where Riot's response though I think really gets at my main argument against this. As someone who has also taken the time to learn Yoru as best as he can, I agree that Yoru does bring more value the more you understand him. But I don't think that value is that much. On top of that, as mentioned in Riot's blog, Yoru's payoff typically involves conditioning the opponents for an extended period of time, meaning that in order to get value for Yoru, you have to wait much further into the game. Agents like Astra, who have a big learning curve, bring more value to the table as someone gets good with her, but this value applies throughout the entire match. Yoru's mastery is being able to distract enemies more consistently, but this still doesn't address the lack of value he brings early on in sides or rounds. For the most part, when it came to fixing his current kit, most people agreed that Yoru's abilities were just too loud. Making his teleport and ultimate quieter were pretty common comments that I saw. I also saw a lot of people saying that his ultimate needed some attention, with suggestions such as being able to use abilities while in his ultimate and increasing the range of sight being fairly common suggestions I saw. As of now, Riot has mentioned that they are reducing the distance that someone could see or hear Yoru's gate crash, as well as creating the ability to fake a teleport, which I know is a suggestion I saw many people asking for. They did mention they want to make some changes to really open up sites with Yoru using his ultimate. What that means exactly, we still don't know. They actually did it.
You got bamboozled, look at you.
I kept seeing people bring up the idea of a physical decoy, and while I will admit I was skeptical about this option and how it would work in Valorant, Riot seems to agree with y'all, because that seems to be the path they are going on. It sounds like the hope is that through a physical decoy, it'll bring more to the table than regular footsteps, such as exploding on enemies and causing them debuffs. I assume this makes them vulnerable, in which they become easier to take down, but nothing has been confirmed on what they mean by debuff. There were 2 other points that I saw pretty commonly that weren't brought up in Yoru's State of the Agent, so I'm gonna quickly cover those and my thoughts on them. The first was the suggestion of Yoru getting a passive ability, which I do agree he needs, but what exactly that would be, I don't know. I saw one suggestion that his ultimate be converted into a passive bar, similar to Viper or Sky, in which he can trigger the ability to silence his footsteps, or temporarily go into a pocket dimension and suppress his movement. I think this would definitely be a cool addition to his kit, and I would be interested to see Riot's take on that. The second point I saw was Yoru having a portal, and I think I saw mixed reviews on this one, which I have to say I kind of agree with. Having a portal that creates another line of sight introduces another variability that could be useful to both teams and does bring value. However, a portal that one can physically enter brings a lot of variability that I don't think would suit this game. Ultimately, I think the portal would be a double-edged sword, which I saw people arguing would be balanced in and of itself, but I think this would need more refining. Anyways, that's the feedback that I saw in my last two videos, and my thoughts. I was really happy to finally see some action being taken on Riot's side, and I can't wait to try out this new version of Yoru. So thanks for tuning into this video. Again, I really appreciate the support that I received on these videos, and we'll probably be making one last video on Yoru when his update comes out. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed anything I had to say, or have anything you would like to see from me in terms of content for the future, let me know down below in the comments, and subscribe to see what I have in store next. Shout out Yoru, shout out Riot, for finally taking some action, and here's to hoping for 2022 being Yoru's year.